Good morning, guys. Good morning. I am back in Hawaii after an eventful 3-day weekend. Friday, I was in Seattle. Saturday, I was in New York City. And Sunday, I was in Houston, Texas. I had a fabulous time. I was finally reunited with my grandfather. I haven't seen him in about 15 years, maybe a little longer, but it's been at least 15 years since I've seen him. And as you guys already know, he's woken up from the cult. Me and him, we had a great time. Laughing, drinking, eating, and that was the Kodak moment. That was the highlight of my trip. That was the highlight of my year. Mind you, this year I went to Australia. Back in January, I went to South Korea a few months ago. But seeing my grandfather, that was the highlight of my year. That was the highlight, right? And I'm so thankful that he woken up from the cult. I'm grateful and thankful that he has finally woken up. It's sad that he woke up in his 80s, but I saw the pain in his heart, in his eyes. I saw the pain in his eyes when he kept saying, "I can't believe I gave 50 years to this organization." And I was reassuring him. I said, "Grandpa, there are so many people that died my age. They never got to see the truth about the truth. They died believing in a lie." I said, "You're doing way better than they are. You're still breathing. Yeah, you gave 50 years, but your life is not over. You're still here." Oh, guys, it's raining. Damn, it's raining. Of course it rains but I'm gonna do this. I'm doing this. I'm in the mood. When I get in my moods, I got to do this. So I'm doing this for you guys. But yeah, I told my grandfather. I said, "Listen, you're still alive. You're still breathing." And it pained me to see that he wasted all this time. He wasted all this time in this organization, right? And I was reassuring him that your life is not over. But it made me think about all the other Jehovah's Witnesses who, they're on the same path that my grandfather was, in the sense that all these people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, they're wasting their precious life. The one life that we have, they are wasting it. Now, yesterday, Awakened Truths, they posted a video, right? And my boy Jevin, he was saying how time is the one thing you cannot get back. And that is why I am the full-blown apostate that I am. That's why I go on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. That's why I'm letting people know, listen, I know you believe this is the truth. This is all you ever known. And I know I'm not here to intentionally downplaying your dreams of living forever on a paradise earth, seeing your deceased loved ones once again. I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to tell you the truth. Now, Jehovah's Witnesses, they want to hear things that's enticing. The paradise sounds enticing. Seeing your deceased loved ones, that sounds enticing. I get it. But if it's not true, it's not true. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. And I don't want no one to ever waste their precious time, invest all their energy into this man-made organization, because Jehovah's Witnesses really believe in this. They really believe in this, just like I believed in it once. And it's scary when you wake up from this cult, right? When you finally wake up from this cult, you do your research, you realize your entire life was a lie. You see things that you just can't unsee, like a governing body leader lying under oath. That's bound to wake up anybody. You see how this organization is protecting pedophiles. You can't go back to that. Once your eyes are open, you can't go back to that organization. You just can't. Not in good conscience. You can't. So when I woke up, I said to myself, there is no way in hell. There is no way in hell I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to stand in front of 1,000 people if I have to. And I know a lot of I knew a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses from all over. I'm a world traveler. People know me in New Zealand, Australia, in America, Canada. People know me. And I lost all my Jehovah's Witness friends and family because I came with them with pure good intentions to try to wake them up. And I already knew I was going to be shunned by the vast majority. I already knew what was going to happen, right? But when you truly love somebody, like I said before, you don't tell them what they want to hear. You tell them what they need to hear. And they needed to hear that this organization is not what they think it is. They needed to hear that Guys, I love you, but there's no paradise. This is all a hoax. This is nothing but a man-made organization. This is a publishing company disguised as a religion. All this is fake. This is not real. Now, no one wanted to hear that. People were blocking me, unfriending me. I got shunned right away. Because I came out on social media. I said, hey, I'm an ex-member. I don't believe in this. This is fake. And I took it a step further because the elders reinstated me when I was an apostate. And the minute they reinstated me, I said, hey, you have no Holy Spirit. That's how fake this organization is. That we were really taught that elders, when people get the fellowship, that elders had God's Holy Spirit. Elders had God magical powers. They had these magical powers from God. And that if someone was to fellowship, it was from Jehovah. But I had to make people see that these elders really don't have Holy Spirit, because guess what? I woke up while I was the fellowship and I became an apostate. But the elders said, we prayed, Jerron, we prayed and you're ready to come back. No, I just wanted people to see how fake and phony this organization really is. So I took things to the extreme because I care about people. I don't want anyone to waste their precious life like my grandfather has. That pained me to be in my grandfather's company. I saw the pain in his eyes. He's pissed off, saying, oh, I gave 50 years for nothing. Jerron, you're a traveler. I love Jerron. You've been all over the world. I love what you're doing. I said, Grandpa, you could do the same thing that I've done. Your life is not over. You're still alive. You're still breathing. I said to him, I said, Grandpa, where do you want to go? If you could choose anywhere on this planet, what's the #1 country you want to travel to? He said, oh, I always want to go to Tokyo, Japan. I said, how about this? In the next year or two, let's save up some money. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Oh, by the way, I was trying to get my grandfather to do an interview, right? He's not mentally and emotionally ready for that. He is going to do it eventually. He said he's going to do it when he's ready. So I don't want to force him. You know, when he's ready to do it, you know, we're going to have that interview, because that's powerful. Someone in their 80s who's given 50 years of his life to this organization has woken up. That is powerful. And people need to know that, hey, if someone in his 80s could wake up, then don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to start over. If my grandfather could do it, anything is possible. But my heart really goes out to Jehovah's Witnesses. My heart really goes out to them, because a lot of them, it's sad for me it's painful for me to even say this, but a lot of them are gonna pass away believing in this fairy tale. A lot of Jehovah's Witnesses are ignorant. They don't want to hear. They don't want to hear that there's a possibility that what they believe in is wrong. They don't want to hear that. They rather have their ears tickled. I'm not here to do that. I'm not doing that because I love you. When you love people, you tell them, you 100% honest with them. Even if they don't want to hear that shit, even if they don't want to hear it, you're still going to be honest with them. That's the difference between real friends and fake friends. Fake friends are going to tickle your ears and tell you what you want to hear, just to make you feel happy inside. People that love you, they're going to be 100% blunt and upfront and honest with you no matter what. That's who I am. So I got shunned in the process of me loving my Jehovah's Witness family and friends, because I don't want no one to waste their entire life. And then later on, they're going to look back, decades from now, they're going to look back and they're going to be like, oh shit, I am now an elderly old person. The apostate Jerron, he'd warned me years ago that paradise wasn't coming. I should have listened to Jerron. I should have done my research. And that's why I am the person that I am. That's why I've told everyone. I encourage everybody to just please do your research. Do your research. Once you do your research, you're bound to wake up. Because time, as I mentioned before, time is the one thing we can't get back. Money, friends, relationship, all that is replaceable. But your precious time on this earth, you ain't getting that back. And it's sad that people would rather shun me, block me, delete me out of their life, instead of listening to me. That's all he had to do was listen. But the minute, as we know, the minute you approach any Jehovah's Witness with any type of negative news about their organization, they, this is apostate lies, this is lies. But they're so quick to be naive and listen to the governing body leaders. They're so quick to listen to people that really are deceiving them. They're quick to listen to all those lies. But the minute you say anything out of line, especially towards the governing body leaders, you are looked at like this evil, wicked person. When in reality, you're just telling them the real truth about the truth. So after I came back from this weekend, I came back to Hawaii, I felt some type of way. Like I was like, Jerron, why are you feeling down? Like, you had a great weekend. You was in 3 different states in 3 different days. Like you got reunited. You was reunited with your grandfather. You hung out with your ex-witness friends. Why are you down? What's going on? I had a heart-to-heart with myself. And speaking with my grandfather, it opened a can of worms, because I was in, you know how awkward that is? I was in my hometown, New York City. I was in Harlem. I was a 5-minute drive from my mom and my brother. A 5-minute drive. I couldn't even see them, because I'm looked at like I'm an evil, wicked apostate, when in reality, I'm the one that's right. You see, when you move with good intentions, when you have pure good intentions to help people and they refuse to listen to you, that's on them. I know this is not the truth. All the Jehovah's Witness my Jehovah's Witness family and friends, former friends, they think it's the truth. They believe it's the truth. No Jehovah's Witness could ever tell you, we have hardcore proof that this is the truth. They can't show you any proof. They can't show you any receipts. But I can. I can show you proof that this is not the truth. But sad to say, no one wanted to hear me out. Instead, they rather waste their precious time on this earth waiting for a pipe dream that is never going to happen. And then several years, or decades down the line, they're going to wish they listened to me. They're going to wish they listened to me. And it's going to be too late, because their life is going to be pretty much over. It's going to be too late. But it's sad. No one should have to waste their entire life just waiting for something that's never going to happen, when they could have simply just did their research like I encouraged them to do. That's all they had to do, was do your research. And I'm telling you this because I love you. If you're a Jehovah's Witness watching this video, you watching this for a reason. You watching this because deep down inside, you having doubts. You having some type of insecurities about this religion, this organization. Stuff is not adding up. The governing body leaders keep saying the end is right around the corner. They've been saying that for over 100 years. Think about all the witnesses that was born back in 1924, 100 years ago. They really thought that they was going to be walking to paradise. They really believe that. Where are those people now? Everyone who was born in 1924, where are those Jehovah's Witnesses now? They are long gone, dead in the ground. Just like right now, 2024, the Jehovah's Witnesses, this current day, they really believe paradise is right around the corner. They really believe it. Just like they did 100 years ago. And just like back in the day, the current Jehovah's Witnesses, they're going to be long gone, dead in the ground. All because they have so much faith and hope in something that's not even real. This organization is nothing but a man-made money-making scheme, selling pipe dreams of people living forever on a paradise earth. That's all it is. It's a pipe dream. It's a man-made publishing company disguised as a religion. And yet, my family, my friends are trapped in this. Some of them are going to die believing in this, when all they had to do is their research like I encouraged them to do. Because like I said before, I'm not going to, because I love you, that's the reason why I'm telling you things that you don't want to hear. I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm telling you what you need to hear. There's a difference. People that love you, people that have your best interests at heart, they're going to be honest with you. They're going to tell you things that I'm not here to tickle your ears. I'm not here to do that. But it's so sad that no one listened to me. And I love these people. I love everybody. But I love, people, my friends, my Jehovah's Witness family and friends. I love them. I don't want them to waste their life. But you know what? Everybody has their own bet to make. And unfortunately, they're just gonna have to learn the hard way. You can't force people to wake up. I learned that the hard way. I thought that Jehovah's Witnesses wanted to know the truth, the real truth. I thought they wanted to know facts. They don't care about facts. I learned that the hard way. Jehovah's Witnesses don't care about facts. If they really cared about facts, they wouldn't be listening to no man telling them, oh, don't listen to apostates, don't listen to ex-members, don't go online. No, if Jehovah's Witnesses really cared about facts, they would be like, bump that. I'm gonna go online. I'm gonna see why ex-witnesses left this organization. I'm gonna do my own research. If Jehovah's Witnesses really cared about facts, they wouldn't care about what no governing body leader is telling them what not to do. The truth should be scrutinized and questioned, and it should still be the truth at the end of the day. But my heart really goes out to Jehovah's Witnesses because I already see what's going to happen. I already see my family, my Jehovah's Witness former family and friends. I see them wasting their precious life, and I see them in the long run wishing that they should have, would have listened to me when I told them to do their research. Anywho, guys, I had a great weekend. I'm so happy I was able to be reunited with my grandfather once again. I'm happy that me and him, we're gonna spend some quality time together. We're gonna, I'm definitely gonna see him every year going forward. But anywho, guys, I love you guys. If you're a Jehovah's Witness watching this video, I am an ex-member that loves you. All I want you to do is your research so that you don't waste your precious life. You don't waste your precious time on this planet. That's all you gotta do. Do your research. You will see that the ones deceiving you are the governing body leaders and not the apostates. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.